better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, better. I said I'm better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line drive. Turner with the throw to first. One out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Rhys Hoskins.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Throw to second, save. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marsh sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is William Contreras.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a pitch. Base hit and a run comes in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That's outside, and that is ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Real Muto snags it, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, number 39.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And right back to the mound. And a quick out, number one. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. Lifted in the air, right field. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Luzardo back to work. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
And that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
Number 21, the next to hit, takes outside. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. A bunt, and it's popped up. Stop. Makes a nice running catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Yelly stepping into the box now. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. RBI single his last time up. And that one fouled off. Line to left. Kepler makes the play, and that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. They'll bring up JT Realmuto. Down and away for ball 1. That one ripped. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. There's a strike.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Collins pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now. That one down the line. On to first. Turner is out. That is the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Realmuto makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Isaac Collins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos puts it away, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4, and now Kyle Schwarber. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. High in the air, out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Alec Bohm.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins, and Castellanos is out. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 21. Luzardo back to work. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that one handled over to first, and a couple of quick outs. This is Bryce Terang. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. To third, but that rolls foul. Two outs. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Jackson Chourio. Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes Christian Yelich. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Movement in the bullpen. Ranger Suarez appears to be getting loose. Sanchez also getting ready. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Max Kepler. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And strike two.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Marsh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and makes the catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball one there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one ripped left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Sosa in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Out to center, Chourio. And out number 1 on the grab. Bryson Stott will hit next. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that skips in the dirt.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Collins sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. That one the other way. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Out to short. Ortiz whips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. That's to third. In time to Bohm. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 39 departs. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. On the mound now, DL Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fought off foul. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tanner Banks. He's been so good against lefties. So digging in, Bryce Terang. To the right side. Boom. Steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Jackson Chourio, 1 for 3. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Romano, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Just off the inside edge. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
This one smoked out to left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That one at the knees for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Bryson Stock digs in now. That one blasted deep to right. Frelick ranging back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that whole life.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. That one pushed foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Ground ball right side, Terang. Off balance throw in time. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Frelick now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Isaac Collins. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He hauls it in, 2 away. Now the third baseman. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.